when they're strategic idiots. There's a smart one and a smart one, and also two dumb ones, being two people. It's great. So, yeah, we're playing.
Okay.
Yeah, we're playing the Stanley Parable. Again, and when I mean again, kind of again, I mean technically, we made a video. It was cropped, and I mean, yeah, but we're doing this, and yeah, we're just doing it. So we're starting. End is never the end. Is never the end. Is loading knee. Yay.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Awesome.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
The title
Something
screen.
he would never quite forget.
Yes.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, so we're playing this. So that's
All of
good.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, well, alright. Cool, doors are closed, my gosh, it's amazing, and yay.
I don't know what to say without revealing like how much we've already seen.
Yeah, I mean, you sound like really quiet though. I mean, it's kind of, yeah,
I tried to fix my mic from the last one. I think I might have made it too quiet.
yeah. I mean, we're experiencing some technical-ish difficulties.
Yeah, we're still trying to get all this sorted out. So we'll.
So, yeah, but we're playing the game, so that's great. I mean,
Is this any better? Is this louder?
Yeah, it's louder. I was just gonna. Oh wait, no, there's audio. Oh, I can turn down the. Oh, do we need?
Yeah, I don't know. We can have
We
them
can
on.
have full captions or something.
Yeah, we can do full.
Full captions. Okay. It's great that it's like a keyboard typing.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, so we'll just go with the narrator, because.
For now.
For now, if we, if we want. Oh yeah, there's a. Wait.
The door's closed.
No, I was just wanting to see the. Like, there's a thing. Should be around here, I think. We have a.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Well, weird. Oh yeah, there's a thing here. Broom closet. Okay. Broom closet.
Stanley
it
stepped
didn't
into the
open last
broom
time.
closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
But did he though? Nothing, narrator?
There was nothing
Okay.
here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Alright, well then, I guess we could leave and never come back.
Yet.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah, who knows?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, well then we'll do that.
Wait. It's not.
What?
Nothing.
Alright. Oh.
Is that different? Executive bathroom.
Alright.
Okay.
That's great. Okay. Well then. Oh.
Oh, what?
That's different from when we originally played it.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Okay then. Well,
Well, then we can't do anything.
yeah.
If we don't know it, we can't do anything.
Yeah. Can you see, wait, can you see that on the screen?
I can see you looking around,
Stanley
yeah.
just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Alright.
Okay. 2, 8,
This-
4, 5. 5,
2845.
8, 2. Dang it! So close.
Okay.
2, 8, 4, 4.
Stanley simply began and forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in.
Uh-oh.
And the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, what did he do?
Alright, well then. Okay, so, okay. Alright then. Well then, we are here. And there's an elevator. Okay, there's an elevator.
Is there anything on the other side? The other way?
Nope, just a wall.
Turn to your right slightly. Back. It's hard to see.
Hang on, wait. Maybe there's a thing. Hold on. I keep on getting these things of McAfee or something popping up. Or some weird... Yeah, well anyway... yeah, okay. But I don't think there's anything over there.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really seem like there's anything. So we'll just go and... Yeah. Yay, we're loading.
Yay.
Yay.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Ominous.
Great.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Oh.
Mind Control Facility.
Whoa. Okay then. Well, there's an should we go there or escape?
The mind. I guess just listen to the narrator for now. Mind control facility.
Yep, we'll just do this real quick and okay. You're not gonna say anything?
I guess not.
Okay, well then I'll just press
The
that.
lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Nope, go back.
Oh, I'm out. No. Oh, okay.
Oh, nope, we can't.
Wait. Oh.
Oh,
Is there a run button? No, there's not a run button.
no sprint.
No sprint button. There's a camera.
Cameras?
Yep, that's it. Just cameras.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh. Well, that's okay then. I mean, you know, okay. Well, more buttons. Well then.
This mind control facility,
fired.
it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Did you see that one? Some of them say they're fired.
Alright then, well. This is some weird stuff.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Okay. Oh.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Alright then, there's 5. I don't know if it does anything. I don't really want to...
2845?
I don't know anymore. There's a thing with mind control idle awaiting. Or... Yep. System power.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I'm so tempted to say press the on button, but
Okay.
press...
Okay. I can still walk around.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Turn a bit. Oh,
yes.
Walk towards the light.
He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
So is there like a way of going backward or no? Okay.
Guess we just listen.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Yay.
Yay.
Oh, we beat the game.
Nice. All right.
Achievement.
Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Yep.
We'll see you all.
Not done. We're never done. Okay.
All right. Close the door.
Hold on. I just gotta get that thing off because there's a thing in the way. God, no, I don't care, McAfee. Stop giving me ads. Keep on getting bombarded with ads from McAfee, and it's annoying.
For what?
It's a security thing. Yeah, and it keeps on doing it, even though, yeah. But there's more to this game. It was all a lie, I think. But, yeah. I'll just close the door now.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Alright.
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do.
I mean, he has a nice
Now
painting.
it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
That looks like
Here it comes.
his freedom.
Yep. Alright, well then, we got 2 endings in one video.
All right.
Yay!
Did you get the achievement?
Oh, no, that already happened. It was through it.
Oh, okay.
Can't go on there. So, alright, well.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
Man, I get it, Stanley.
Yep.
I get it.
Yeah. He's, oh, wait.
Wait, was this was like this already?
No, but I mean, like, 4:30, and then 4:36, 4:31.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
We're at 427.
Huh?
Where Stanley is 427.
I mean, okay, hold on. So, alright,
What's confusing you?
Well, no, I mean, I'm looking at a guide thing that has different things. Which,
Oh, you're spoiling it for yourself. Okay.
no, I mean, there's like a billion different endings. I just want.
And
There's like 1,000 different endings. Like a bajillion. And there's a thing where I get to climb out of a window.
But what window?
This one, I think. I mean, no, it's not it. No, that's not the button. Okay.
Nope.
It says.
Guess not.
Oh no, it says that you can like climb out of window at 343, and this is it.
343, not 434.
434. That's what I said. Wait, no, that. Okay, 434. There's a window that you can climb out, and then but it's not. All right, well I guess I can't do that yet. Whatever. Unless this is it. Aha! No, that's not it. Aha! No. Okay, never mind. We'll just go to the right then, and do that.
We'll not listen to the voice in our head.
Yes.
When Stanley
Exact
came to a
opposite.
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Well, guess what? We're going to right. You fool.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Okay.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, and admiration.
Yes, that is exactly the case.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
I mean, it is beautiful.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I mean, it's kind of beautiful. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like top tier.
It's a lot more blue than anywhere else in
Yes,
the office.
really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Alright then, well, then we are gonna just go through the door.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nah.
I think that just brings you back to the story.
Except we haven't. Yeah, but we haven't gone through that for. Whatever.
We'll just go through this.
Discussion.
The power of not obeying.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
You don't know that? Hey, you can't say that to me. I'm a good person.
We are Stanley, not you.
Hey,
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the
Stanley's
wrong
good.
foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Ha!
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Oh no, I thought that was just like weird. No, that's just wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wood.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, I'm going through the blue.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
I would like.
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback.
Alright.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Well, why not? Well, now we'll go through the left.
Aha! Yes!
Now
I
we go
fooled
through
you!
the left. Oh.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Huh, that is
But
great.
there wasn't another choice, though. It took us right to where he wanted us to go with that third option.
Well, then I rate this a 1 out of 5 because you didn't give me enough options.
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Good old Neil. Skid.
Skid is awful.
Are these actual...
No, there's no way.
No.
No, they're not.
Oh, wow.
No, they are not. You're not. Stanley.
Stanley.
47. This is you. Okay, so...
7 hours.
Oh my gosh. 7
You are definitely
hours?
ranked.
Oh my gosh.
What is it? What does the scrolling text say?
Oh my gosh. In total.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh. Did you know that?
21.3% of players skip the intro sequence. Only the
worst 3% of players chose the blue door.
How long does it take you to get to the correct door to compete against others? That's funny.
Let's go to the correct door then.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Well, I mean...
5.
Okay.
For me, it was 100%.
Yeah.
For, I guess...
Yeah. Okay, no. Please rate your experience. Well, I mean, it's a little better.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
But I don't know where... okay.
Here we go.
Alright, I guess we're going to...
In
what?
this game, the
Oh my
baby crawls
God.
left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail.
Like how often
It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
What?
I think the art world will really take notice.
What?
But of course,
No.
the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
What?
So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
No, you scared me. Oh god, no. Back.
Is it possible to actually play this for 4 hours and like get something special for it?
There is, apparently. Although we are not doing that, that'll take way
No.
too long.
What are you?
Heartless bastard. Do you
Oh,
do it
no.
because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for you. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Oh, okay, I guess we're playing a different game.
I guess so.
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the
Like
one thing
real
you've
early.
always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough?
No,
I'll
'cause
say
we can't
this,
jump.
I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Where is he, though?
This will go.
Oh,
here.
wait, turn,
No,
turn.
here. And
Right-
then.
right there, right in front of
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Okay.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
What?
Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
What? Oh.
Oh,
Okay, then, I guess we're mining. Playing Minecraft, and okay.
oh, there's the cave.
Yep.
Remember, we can't jump,
Right.
so
It looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
nope.
Oh, the music cut.
Oh, well, there's coal. I hope this dude has more than just a wooden pickaxe. He did only build a dirt hut after
Oh,
all.
no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
I couldn't jump.
Okay. No, we couldn't jump.
No, I couldn't jump.
I'm sure down one of those paths was another way to end.
No freaking way!
Wait, is this...
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Oh, did it open the glass? There we go.
Okay, I guess we're not doing normal Portal.
I guess not.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Okay, but I can't pick things. Oh.
Oh, you can.
That's a lie. No.
Genius.
Okay, well.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can
Oh.
Okay, then.
Oh, what? Work in progress. Is this his game?
I don't know. There's just...
Rate your experience. Beta. Level 1, level 4, maybe?
Please rate your experience.
The Stanley Parable
Alpha Test. Oh. Okay. I don't... Do we just jump? Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, then.
509.
Alright, then. I don't know what's happening anymore. Okay, super confused if that was, okay.
Are we in the back rooms?
No.
A light. A light at the end of the tunnel.
We're walking on grass. Oh. Wait. What is this? I mean...
Is there anything you can interact with?
I don't... No?
How do we get to that side?
I'm just... Nope. Can't. I don't think we can. I mean...
Can we
there's a bunch of buttons.
doors on our way over here?
What?
Any of the doors on our way over? Can we interact with those?
I mean, probably not. No.
No, I don't think so. Okay.
Maybe there's... Oh.
Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Okay, well...
Alright.
Alright, well, we did 3 or 2... I don't know how many endings.
I don't know how many that was.
Okay. Well... I guess that's an episode.
I guess so.
I guess. Hopefully you guys can... I mean, if there's anyone even watching these, hopefully then yeah. But yeah, you can subscribe and leave a like and... I don't know, share the video if you want to. I mean, we're not bleeding or anything.
We're still trying to figure out some technical difficulties, like my mic in our previous upload.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, but, yeah. We'll see you later, I guess.
Thank you all for watching.
Yep. Bye.